guys. Right, I'm just coming on. It's still February Gelli. I thought I haven't got any good prints, so I better do some more. Well, I only wanted to do about probably 5-10 at the most. I've done all these. By a ton. There's got to be about 40, maybe 50 sheets here. I just couldn't stop when I got started. I want to show you the papers that I've made. I haven't even cut them down. I like to usually cut them, trim them up before I show them. Anyway, some of them are fine and some of them are a little bit but I'm going to show them anyway. But I want to show you some of the new tools that I got. I got one of those kid sets, and I've got these in it. You know, these dauber things. I'll show you the bigger one. So you put your paint in and then you daub. And these are quite expensive buying these on their own. But I got a big set with these in. And it also came with these things here. This has got a texture on it. And I've used a bit of this one, which has got that like chevron texture on it. So I managed to go across it like that. You don't use them like these, you can do. But if you go like that, like scrape. Also in that set, I got these two things, which are like flowers. But I used this one as a flower. This is the one I originally done. If you look back at my second video, you'll see what I mean. I found out how I made some flowers years ago using the Gelli plate, and I couldn't remember, and then I found out, and it was using one of these. There was also this one in the set as well. What I did with this, funny enough, I will show you as I go along, and then you'll understand. But also, I got some silver foil, tin foil out, and you know, just normal regular cooking foil, and I pressed that all into it as well. And I used my bubble wrap. I'll show you what I've made anyway, very well at all. That one on the green. They'll try to do the pink flowers, and then I put too much paint in those as well. The background's more effective than the flowers. It was getting a slightly better, but then again it needs probably some middles for the flowers to be able to show up a bit better. This one was getting a lot better. So they were using the dauber and those these flower things, this flower thing. I've done a red one. I think that's a nice one. I wanted to do a bit of red and blue together, as Steph had done a bit of red and blue. And I really like the effect on it, because I never mix red and blue together, never. You know, I never put them two colours together usually. And she had made something, and it was really pretty, and I thought, I've got to do that. Anyway, I'll show you one of the prints I've done in red and blue shortly. Look, that came out a lot nicer. That's got an iridescent purple blue background, so I tried to do as many as I could, just so I could get used to doing it again. But it will take some time. That one is not too bad. So I just put white large bubble wrap on there. This one was the same. not a very good print, so I put white bubble wrap on it to give it some texture. Now, this one did come out. I think this is the nicest one. It's got a bit of paint stuck in it there. So I'll just get rid of that. Nicest one I've done with the lace, actually. Anyone know what that pattern is? I will show you some more of that pattern and then I'll tell you what it is. Interesting, isn't it? There's another one of that pattern. And I think that's really pretty, actually. Another of that colour, that reddish metallic, but with small bubble wrap this time. With a Payne's Grey, I believe. So, the pattern is there. And this is the same type of pattern. I'll show you what I mean. It's the same type as this one, but one's the bottom and one's the top. This didn't come out this come out better than all the others. Right, where was we, guys? Right, so I've done this print. I don't know if I showed that, but I think that come out okay. There's that one that's very metallic. This one, I don't know if you're going to be able to pick that up, but because I've got a lot of gold on the top, I mean, I can see it. I can see through that gold. This one come out a lot better anyway. I think that come out nice. Do you want me to tell you what I've done that with now? As we're sort of like 3/4 of the way through. Right, it's one of these. Anyone know what that is? Well, I'm not sure. I did save it for my mixed media because I thought if I put that on a project, it'll come out more, you know. I'm almost positive it's not a typewriter ribbon thing. I think what it is, it's a strimmer. You know, one of the grass cutting strimmers reel that you put the cord around. And it's got this pattern on it. And then on the other side, it's got this pattern, which is like a cog. And then that pretty pattern. So that's what I've been using to create these with. And I think they've come out really nice. I'll show you my favourite one when I get to it. I've also done some more lace on this one. Not much light going on today because it's been snowing. And it's quite dark in the house. Right, there's another one using that strimmer. What's it called? A reel. Strimmer reel. So I suppose if you look around on eBay or something, you could probably pick one of them up for a couple of quid. But I think they actually come with the wire in them, like a nylon reel. And I'm sure it goes into that bit there. One of them sides, the wire. And I'm almost sure that's what it is. But I did look online to check, but I can only see ones that are similar to this, but they've got no pattern on them. So maybe this was a specific model, I don't know. I think that one's nice because it's got the dark blue at the back and then I've got copper on the top of it. This one come out nice with the lace. Though it's a bit dark, but it came out nice. You can see the impression in it. This one was a piece of netting. I don't know where that's quite gone. Is that it down there? No, that's the lace. Oh, what's that? Cheesecloth. Oh, yeah. It was this stuff. No, it wasn't. I did do one in the cheesecloth. This one was actually a lace, like a mesh. What do you call that stuff? It's like tulle, but it's got wider stuff in it. I don't know. Well, I done that one, and then I done this one. Was this one in the, yeah, this, no, this is the negative to that one. Let me hold it up like that. There. And what was this one exactly? Oh, I know what this is. This is the, yeah, this is the tin foil. That's the foil. That one was lace, but it's picked up a bit of blue underneath. This one was just a roll off of everything, but I liked it because of all the colours in it. And I can use that on making tags or even a background actually. Use my large bubble wrap on that, on the jelly plate. Yeah, that you can see that on there. Now this here, let me show you what that is. That other flower one that I got, not this bulky, what I call a raggy one. This one in the set seems to stay closed a lot. You know, when you go to put it down, it does this. So what I done is, when I'd rolled my paint on the jelly plate, say that's my jelly plate, I took this thing here, okay, I took this because it goes into like a claw, you know, it sort of stays in a claw. I took it like that and I just swished it around like that, just swished it everywhere, and I made this sort of pattern with it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. It's like little squiggles everywhere, but it's managed to go through a couple of layers of colour, and I thought that was quite nice actually, because it gives off like, to me it looks almost, not crackled, oh I don't know what I'm talking about now, but yeah, it does, it looks very textured, you know. This was just a roll out and a print to get rid of this red off the top. Got me wavy lines in there with me toilet roll with the string on it, so it's picked up some colour underneath. There's more of the bubbles. I started off with this Poundland reddish metallic paint, and I started making like autumn colours, and I thought, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's not autumn. Don't make any more autumn colours, because it's all that seems to be in my jelly printing book, you see. And I didn't want that. I wanted like softer colours, and I've got brand new paints, and I thought, what are you making autumn stuff for? And I got out some leaves as well. I got artificial leaves that I'd put down, and I thought, no, 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 no. And I stopped after a couple of them, but I made this one and it looks like autumn, so I'll have to save it for autumn, because it's got the leaves there and there, and then I've got some bubble wrap in there and some paint daubs as well. So I don't know how I managed to start doing autumn. This one's the same as well. It looks autumny. It's a nice print, but I don't want any more autumn colours. I'm fantastic at doing autumn colours, but I didn't want to do that. Right, I think these are some of my favourites now. Yeah, let me show you this one. I thought this was really nice. And this would have been on the first impression as well. You remember me telling you about this thing here and where I'd put it on the jelly plate like that and then rolled it all around continuously? Well, here's one of them that I done. Look at the texture in that. Look. I think that's lovely. Let me get it up close. It almost looks scripty, you know, but there's no writing there, of course. But it's tiny little lines that are waving around everywhere. It's really nice, very pretty. And that is in a grey colour, but it's picked up some of that yellow ochre underneath as well in certain places. So, you know, it makes it look vintage. I really do like that. Really, really love that. And go through. I've done this one in the lace on that red colour again, that one from Poundland. But the lace come out nice because I'd used black, I think. Did I use black? Must have been. Or is that, no, that's that dark blue that looks like black. Because I'm sure I'm trying to save all my black for doing image transfers. Yeah. So, and then I rolled some gold on the top. So we've got that one. Now, these are some of my favourite ones. I'll start with this. Shall I start with? Yeah. Right, so this one here. And that's using that trimmer thing again. Trimmer tool. The purple one. I love that. And then the last one, which is my absolutely favourite, and I said to Steph, who's Woolly Steph, that I wanted to do something with the blue and red. What do you think, Steph? Don't you just love that? I think that's gorgeous, that is. I don't know if you can see it. I wish I had better light for you to see that, because that blue is in the background and it just looks lovely. I don't know if I, hang on, let me tap my camera. May lighten it up a bit. Don't know. Probably not. Usually if I come back a bit. It's a white paper, you see. My camera hates anything white in the background. But you can see that now anyway. And that lovely, that print. Beautiful that is. I love that. So yeah, that's all my 6,000 jelly printed pages. So I'm glad I've got some more made up now. But I had to come on and share this as well because I think this is fantastic. So that's going in my pile of jelly printing products and that. I didn't use one stencil on any of them things. Admitted some of them need a bit more texture on them, a bit more maybe bubble wrap or something going on the top of them. I'll be off in a minute. I'll tend to you in a second, love. And yeah, so get down to your local hardware shop or get onto eBay and have a look for one of those. That's what it looks like on the back, on the side, and on the front. Or that could be the back and that could be the front. I don't know, but it's one of them spindles, spool things. So they may have different shapes, don't know. If you find a different shape, let me know and let me know where it is so I can go and buy one as well. Because that I'm keeping in my stash now. And if I lose it, I'll be upset. Okay guys, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next video, okay? If you don't know, Dee is Betsy Doodle. She's doing February Gelli, hashtag February Gelli. Please go over to the hashtag or her channel, send her some love, go and watch some of the other guys that have joined in and that. For this month in February, it's all about jelly printing, and Crafty Michelle's doing a jelly print collab. Well, I'm participating as well, so go and send them some love. So it's Betsy Doodle and Crafty Michelle, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.